Hi there. With Oscar season in full swing, one name that frequently gets mentioned is that of Catherine Bigelow, director of The Hurt Locker. And I thought it was a good idea to look back at one of her earlier works, Strange Days. Strange Days was released in 1995, surrounded by events such as the O.J. Simpson murder trial and the Rodney King videos. This grim context influences the film's grungy, threatening, and somewhat dystopian setting of Los Angeles at the turn of the 21st century. Here, set in 1999, LA is an anarchic police state, largely resulting from the murder of Jericho 1, played by Glenn Plummer, a popular rapper critical of police brutality.
And you try to make me think I did this to myself when the drugs I smoked and the guns I told both came from your shit.
Now listen, I want you to know what we're talking about here.
The film's lead, Lenny Nero, played by Ray Fiennes, is a street hustler and ex cop who peddles illegal squid recordings, which are essentially virtual reality mini discs of other people's memories that are fully experienced by those who view them.
What kind of things exactly?
Exactly anything. It's whatever you want, whoever you want to be, okay? I mean, you want to go skiing without leaving your den, you can, but I'm assuming that a guy like you want to go skiing, you fly to Aspen. That's not what you're interested in here. It's about the stuff that you can't have, right? The forbidden fruit, hmm? Like running into a liquor store with a 357 Magnum in your hand, feeling the adrenaline pumping through your veins, huh? Or, you see that guy over there with the drop-dead Filipino girlfriend? Wouldn't you like to be that guy for 20 minutes? The right 20 minutes? Yeah, and I can make it happen, and you won't even tarnish your wedding ring.
Despite his seedy charm, he lives a lonely life, longing for his ex girlfriend and singer, Faith, played by Juliette Lewis, constantly replaying squids of their past relationship.
You doing good, honey?
In his dealings, he receives a blackjack, or snuff disc, portraying the rape and murder of Iris, played by Bridget Bako, a prostitute and former close friend of Faith, whom he knew and met within hours of her death.
Why me?
Because you're the magic man, Lenny.
With the help of his friends Mace, played by Angela Bassett, a bodyguard who loves him, and Max, played by Tom Sizemore, another ex cop and now private investigator, they look to find out why Iris was murdered and hopefully save Faith from a similar fate.
Not want to do.
No, hell, maybe he just figures Lenny will appreciate what he's created. It's the dark end of the street. How do you like it now?
Back off.
James Cameron, who helped produce the film and write its screenplay, was Catherine Bigelow's ex husband. He certainly must have known her well enough to see that her filmmaking gifts would keep his vision intact. There aren't any massive action sequences that you usually see in a Cameron film. The action here is less technical and more personal. But despite these smaller sized scenes, she maintains a mood and pacing of kinetic anticipation, using a style that can easily be mistaken for her husband's.
Safety's on. You're bleeding.
Another similarity that Cameron and Bigelow share here is the presence of very strong female characters, whether emotionally or physically. Women in most action films are incompetent when it comes to firearms, or are nagging wives or lovers. Here, as in any of Bigelow's films, you'll never see that. Angela Bassett, playing Mace, is a powerful maternal figure, as well as a stone cold fox. As you've already seen, she plays the sexiest butt kicking single mother since Linda Hamilton in Terminator 2 as Sarah Connor.
I'm missing.
Misses you too. I'm real sorry about being so hard on you earlier. It's just that I see you getting sucked into this deeper and deeper, and
Macy, come on. I know you still love me.
Bigelow also does something interesting with Mace, as she switches the traditional male and female roles in an action film. It It's she who does most of the rescuing in Lenny's most dire straits.
Take it easy. The glass is bullet resistant.
Bullet resistant? Whatever happened to bulletproof?
Calm down, baby. This is what I do.
Now check out what Bigelow does in this shot.
Hey, Mace! You look great in that dress.
Oh, I don't know about you, but that's the single most masculine thing I've seen a heroine do. These are scenes that many don't expect a female director to follow through on, such as first-person perspectives of sex and assault, that if directed by a man would be called sexist or misogynist. But with Catherine Bigelow, these moments are never solely gratuitous. She uses them for us to empathize with the seductiveness of virtual reality, the excitement of its possibilities, and the danger and ruthlessness of the film's villain.
Shit.
It's not only Bigelow's stylings that are interesting, but also her character development. At no point in the entire film do the leads become cliches. The character of Lenny conveys a snake like salesmanship that masks an emptiness that few film heroes are willing to show. While Mace isn't simply a muscle bound Amazon, as her genuine femininity and almost motherly love for Lenny shines through. Together, Ray Fiennes and Angela Bassett are the film's soul.
Time. You hear me? Real time. Time to get real, not playback. You understand me? She doesn't love you anymore. Maybe she did once, I don't know, but she doesn't now. These are used emotions. It's time to trade them in. Memories were meant to fade, Lenny. They're designed that way for a reason.
It's a shame, though, that the film has its glaring weaknesses. For a film set in 1999, its dialogue feels out of place, its costume design is a bit too grungy, and its third act, though expertly shot, is a mess. But some of these criticisms have the benefit of hindsight. But despite its flaws, what makes Strange Days worth seeing is its devotion to its characters, its remarkable use of perspectives to create its consistent atmosphere of suspense and excitement, and most of all, its fearlessness. We see Catherine Bigelow trying out new tricks, reversing sexual roles, confounding expectations, and going all out. It wasn't perfect, but it was never boring, and it was a pleasure to see.